where reports say Israeli attacks have killed at least 15 Palestinians in central Gaza. This comes after Israeli airstrikes on a UN-operated school sheltering displaced Palestinians in central Gaza killed at least 40 people, including Hamas fighters. There is more in this report.
The United Nations Human Rights Office says the Israeli military's failure to ensure distinction, proportionality and precaution in its attack that have killed Palestinian civilians would amount to violations of international humanitarian law. This was in response to an Israeli airstrike at a United Nations-run school in the Nuseirat refugee camp in central Gaza. The United Nations Rights Office said that Israel's claim that Palestinian fighters were using the school does not justify such an attack. At least 40 Palestinians were killed and dozens wounded when the Israeli military bombed the school on Thursday. The Gaza Media Office spokesman said that huge numbers of dead and wounded people were still pouring into Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital, which he described as filled with wounded people and patients at 3 times its clinical capacity. The United Nations says 6,000 displaced people were sheltering inside the building when it was hit without warning. Meanwhile, reports say U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is expected to visit Israel early next week. The visit comes amid negotiations to reach an agreement leading to the release of Israeli captives and the end of the war. Similarly, Egyptian and Qatari mediators reportedly say they expect Hamas will submit response to the latest ceasefire proposal as pressure continues to mount to get a deal done. In another development, Israel War Cabinet member Benny Gantz is expected to resign from the emergency government on Saturday. This follows the expiration of a deadline he set last month for developing a clear plan to achieve victory in Gaza. According to reports from Israel, Gantz intends to submit his resignation due to the failure to formulate the specified plan. The families of Israeli captives in Gaza have urged Gantz not to resign until a prisoner exchange agreement is reached with Hamas. Netanyahu's office has scheduled an expanded ministerial discussion for Sunday, just after Gantz's self-imposed deadline.